Dead up. Take it all up. That's it. Send it up. It's time to dig some holes. Ah. Oh. What are you doing closed, yo? Dig some holes. Let's go. I'm gonna do some weekly gold stuff real quick. Couple hours. Get a couple hours in. See what I can get done. Alright, dig some holes. Get some holes. Do some recruiting. Craft a little bolts. The usual suspects. February coming to a close here. Recruit a friend reward. What do we got? Game time. Let's go. Here we go. All right. 8 months ahead. It's pretty sweet. Oh. They changed it. It used to be that after 12 months, you no longer got rewards. Now, carries on. That's excellent. I did not realize that. I feel much less bad about how I was doing this. I was starting to feel like it was a waste. But now I'm getting 66% game time. We got a little bit of lag in the stream. What's going on with that? What's going on with that? Pop open. Camera hub. What are you doing in there, camera hub? Oh, it's going crazy. Weird. All right, try that again, camera hub. What are you doing there, camera hub? But why? All right, we'll just close it. Not gonna worry about it. What up, Kev? Kev, are you doing the shortcut method? I'm so excited to test it, dude. I'm excited to do it. Unlock. Sure am. Hell yeah, dude. I'm excited to see it in action. I'm real excited. How many alts have you taken through it so far? Because it my man, Kev. 20 is such an impressive investment. I love it. So it sounds like you feel the same, that it's a huge shortcut and then you can just passively gain experience on your characters. Pretty nice. We'll take a look at the stream. I don't know if the stream is lagging as bad as my OBS is. Oh yeah, it's bad. Let me see if I can mess with it. Come on, man. Come on, you got this. El gato. El gato. El gato. Alright. It's still lagging. I might have to just... God, I don't know what is going on. Is it that? No. I mean, that's better. For some reason, the automatic white balance on the camera gets all jacked up. It slows it down like crazy. Losing track of what I'm doing. I'm digging holes. Gotta dig them holes. Alright, well, that's about as good as it's gonna get. I don't know what it is, dude. It's like half a second delayed. It's driving me nuts. 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 That's good enough. I don't get it. I'm not going to pretend like I understand it. I'm just going to deal. And by dealing with it, I mean, I'm just going to accept it for what it is. Man, having fun with that last epoch. Played it into the wee hours last night again. Trouble. Yeah, so what are your thoughts on that method, Kev? It's pretty sick, or what? Sounds like you think it's pretty sick. Sounds like you acknowledge its dominance. Yeah, it saves a lot of time. Hard to level to 35 quickly. I agree. I think it starts the engines much better. I'm excited to test it out this weekend. I might have to make more characters, man. Do the same thing. And so you've got 20 characters through. How have you timed it to see how long it takes? Are you able to get it all done in under an hour? Under an hour would be insane. I think I could do 30 minutes for all the quests, a little more with travel time and to and from. Druids may be the move for the auto travel form. Auto mounting. I bet you could shave down the time a little bit more with the druid. And then you will always have just free flight, which is so good. Oh, okay, all miners and Andalari druids. Gotcha. That is the move. Why Zandalari? It's very specific of you, sir. I don't think I have Zandalari unlocked. Is that crazy? Oh, the camera's down? Come on, Elgato, pull your shit together. It's just down, dude. It's just down. I just restarted Elgato. Not impressed, Elgato. Not impressed. Oh, shoot. Oh, no, I missed the kill. Let's deal with Elgato. Whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. Man, let's make some gold. Man. Where are you? YouTube's is up too. Gotta be careful with that. YouTube's is chilling. Laying in the cut. Laying in the cut. I hear two musics. Alright, I'm starting at the bottom. Start from the bottom, now we're here. Zandalari look cool in Moonkin. And get a movement buff from the Loa. Technically the fastest possible farmer. Interesting. Another benefit is they can do island expeditions without intro quests, which is a perfect way to burn a full bar of XP. Just one run. Clever. Very clever.
What do you want?
Which... Mute one. And let the other... Blah. That's such a smart way to do that. Earned your experience with a island expedition. Hold up. Wait a minute. I forgot to get the recruit done on this guy last week. I'm not going to sweat it. Let's go. Gotta get some tunes going in the ear for a Wednesday? Oh, the druids can be tanks also. That's smart. That's really smart. Drop it to the flow.
Work crew standing by. Time is money, friend. Be good.
I don't have enough gold. Insane.
I'm all yours, Commander. What's up?
What's that?
Keep it real.
Tank felt best for these quests. I could just pull everything if I wanted to. Low level scales really well too. Very good point. Between level 15 and level 20, you're scaling up insanely well. Very good point. I'm very excited to try it out. That sounds insane. Sounds like you're able to get it up and running in less time than actually running through the garrison opening missions, which is bonkers. Bonkers. Not in a guild. That's interesting. Alright, well. 8 out of 30. I don't need to craft them anyways. Whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. Go a little crude in. See if we get some double scavs tonight. I'm going to clear out the work orders. I'm going to clear out the missions. I'm going to do a little bit of Azerweave bolt crafting if I can. And, yeah, just going to hang loose. Looking forward to it. By spending resources. Let's go see what the price is for resources. The crazy move would be to load up a free account of 20s and a tavern's unlocked. That is crazy, dude. I love it. There was a time where I was going to load up a whole free account and do some sort of giveaway for it. That'd be very cool. It's against TOS, so I didn't. I play by the rules. But the rules. Just back and forth, man. Pretty nice on 2 accounts. I'm shocked that they changed the recruiter friend. Did not expect that. It's been working that way for a long time. That once you exceed your 12 months, you stop getting rewards on that recruiter friend account. It was a dumb thing in the first place, so I'm glad they fixed it.
How you doing,
Janky
man?
Seeker. Let's go.
You be careful, man.
That would be a crazy move, Kev. What, I guess that makes sense to do as well. With a free account, you cannot give it money, so you would have no way to make money. You can't sell things on the auction house, so other than like building up your garrison army, I don't know if that would benefit you at all. Doesn't seem like it would, unfortunately. Trading Post's looking pretty good in March. Looking like a stack. Did I do the recruiting on this guy? I don't think I did. Can't do it. Gotta build a shop. Gotta build that shop. Gonna have to collect some money. Scribe, Storehouse, Frostwolf. Buy them all. You could pay for 1 month and load them all up on herbs, then let it drop until whenever. I mean, it only takes about 15 garrisons to pay for a token a month. So at some point, that account should be paying for itself pretty quickly. I mean, quickly. It's still like 3 months, but it's such less time by doing that skip. That skip is insane. It's brand new information. I'm shocked by it. So I think, let's see. Also, you're going to want the character experience missions to matter. I'd just bite the bullet, honestly. If you have an account that's already pumping in garrisons, you might as well. I mean, you could start them up, right? You could start up like 20 garrisons, get all of the Frostwolf inns, and then just go from there after a month or so. Maybe unlock it. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I mean, it's crazy. It's almost too much. Maybe it's not something that should be discussed. It feels like it's too much, to be honest.
What can I help you with?
How are you?
Come on, 3 level 2s and none of them with this goblin. Insane.
Okay, okay.
Brass Rocket? Rizza? Let's go, Rizza. 60 characters is a lot. 60 characters is a lot, but I mean the skip. The skip itself to into garrisons is insane.
Loktar.
And that just, I don't know if we're drawing the eye of Sauron. It's my worry. Because it feels like it's almost too good. Like, there's a big barrier of entry for garrisons. That's a 3.5 hour creation. 2.5 hours to 3 hours of creation. Not with that. With that, it's really 30 minutes to an hour. That's a pretty low barrier. That's a dungeon.
I will go with you, hero. A warm
On top of that, you can always go
welcome
back
to
and do the
Bari
garrison
Village.
intro quests. I don't know. Maybe I won't do it on stream. It's starting to feel like too much to me. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta think about it further. I don't want to draw the Eye of Sauron.
Hey there. You need
Working
something?
some orders. Let's go.
See you around.
I mean, that's what everybody complains about, right? Everybody's like, it takes so long to set up a garrison. Why would you do all that effort to pull out so much little gold?
Have a good one.
It doesn't take long anymore. Why wouldn't you do that? That sounds like Sauron Eye. It might be a strategy that must not be named that lives in Discord. We'll see. We shall see. The garrison doesn't really produce much at this low level, so it really takes time to get the gains. Agreed. It takes 2.5 to 3 months to start seeing the gold really roll in. But in less than a month, you're going to see Cards of Omens rolling in. You're going to feel those cards. That's not very long, right? Less than a month and start seeing positive cash flow. What is all this garbage? Garbage. Just flying through these characters. It is nice doing it on 2 accounts at once. I should make a hotkey on my Stream Deck to switch the different game modes, or the different game outputs. I don't know. Economist? What is that? I've never seen that before. Okay, sure. Robert Fredrickson. It's very cool that the Horde gets Sourfang in your garrison. Come on, man. That's definitely a garrison buff. What's up, Sourfang? What the heck?
Hello.
These are all my under level 70s.
Good day to you. Safe travels.
Oh my god. It's taken like a month and a half to make all these characters up to level 40.
Have a good one.
I used to have nothing under level 65. Now I have like a roster under 70.
Need something?
Huh. Dark plate. Let's go. I don't think... I think the strategy is going to have to go underground, brother. It's going to have to be the secret that shall not be named. And I'll figure out a way. I'll figure out a way to get it out to the Discord. Because it's super worth doing. I don't know. I don't necessarily want the whole world to know about it. Is that greedy? It's not that I want to keep all the gold to the garrison gains. I just don't want the Eye of Sauron to be like, yeah. Nerf! Fun detected. That sounds bogus, right, Kev? And I spent so many hours setting up my garrisons. The day that it no longer works, I'll be bummed. I don't think it's that big. All right. I just don't want the extra attention, you know? This sucks. I gotta... I did not do the missions of interest on this guy, so I need to do that right now. Boom, 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 boom. That's what I keep. I do have a bunch of characters with Apex crystals. Too many. Send it. Dang, it's a bunch of work orders right there. The full stash.
Trollhall.
I like that.
May your blades never fail.
You think the strategy is nice if you're doing alts just for garrisons? Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's not useful for people that aren't doing garrisons specifically.
Talk to me.
I guess I'm mostly blown away that it's so good and it was so unknown for so long.
We seeing ya.
Like that. Yeah, whatever, dude. We'll do the math. You want to do the math real quick, Kev? Let's see why I think it's so good. I got probably like, I'll say 65 characters. But that's a low number. I got 65 characters that I leveled up through this. And that method takes about, you said you do it in 35 minutes? Or around 30? Or an hour? We'll say an hour. We'll be conservative. If it takes 1 hour to level up all those characters, and I have 65 that took me on average of 3 hours, could have saved 2 hours per character. I could have saved myself 130 hours, dude. That's almost a month's worth of time. Oh, that's frustrating. Over all these years. When you take it over the entire year, it doesn't really matter. But the fact, when you look at it in that kind of packaging, it doesn't look great. I mean, the method looks amazing. The time spent and lost feels bad. 69, nice. I've been missing these. Oh my god. I don't have inscription unlocked on all those alts. Alright, well, I'm not doing that today. Freak. It's kind of crazy that... Whatever, dude. I kind of want to do that today. I might come back to it. Oh, I was thinking probably the best to focus on retraining certificates until you get a full set of followers. Yeah, I mean, it helps, but it's really uncommon to land a double scav on a retraining. There's one or two of the free followers that you can re-roll all 3 skills on, and those I use these on, but I don't think I've ever got a double scav after re-rolling them when they're at max level. It's like a 1 in 90 chance, so it's not great. Well, 1 in 90 is better than 0 in 90, you know what I'm saying? What about that? You didn't think about that. You miss every shot you don't take. Boom. What is that? Oh. These are also a 1 in 90, so I guess it's a 3 in 90, so it's like a 3% chance of getting one. Yeah, true. We speak the truth in here, Kev. You know this. We bring hot fire and truth. People don't want to hear it. They're like, no more truth. And it's like, more truth. Can't deny it. Can't stop it. Whoa, yeah. I forgot. 15 minutes ago, I was digging holes. I've already cleared all these garrisons. What up, knee? How you doing, dude? The game changer himself. I was just talking to Kev about that strat, dude. It's so good. I'm worried that it may be too good. It may bring bad attention. But and I haven't tested it, but by the numbers, and Kev has tested it a lot. Sounds good. How you doing, Nee? It's 0007 there. I like that. Bossy's open. Kev says, it's not a big deal. I say, it's kind of a big deal. What does Nee say? What does Nee have to say about this?
Good day to you.
I got a feeling. Listen, Kev, you got 20 characters through it. I got a feeling that in a month or a month and a half, you're going to be singing a different tune. Big for us, not big for most. That's fair. That's fair. It's big for the Garrison homies. It's big for the Garrison homies. Like they're, I would say it's a game changer.
What can I do for you?
Especially for the method that I advise people to take, the passive method. A lot of people don't like the passive method. They just want to level character all the way up. And that's cool. What a coincidence. I'm also in my garrison's recruiting and putting followers on missions.
See you later.
Trying to do a little crafting too, but 30 out of 30. That's good to go. I'll craft on this guy. So far, most of my crafters have not had cooldowns. This is too much. I need to adjust this immediately. Dirty 30. Mm-hmm. The music in the human garrison, the Alliance garrison, is so much more epic than the freaking Frostwolf one. Frostwolf is super tame and quiet and chill. And the Alliance, it's like just mashing. Just crazy. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. I think the Gorgon method I mentioned is very good. Yeah, I think it's very good. And if it's with a class that does a lot of damage, it goes much faster. Perhaps druids with instant flight speed and tanking and healing and AoE. The instant flight speed over the lifetime of the account will actually save you time. Sounds crazy, but I did the math with Kiala because Kiala was like, should be building druids, bro. And I was like, hey, man, that's a good point. I should have done druids. Because I did the math and yeah, save a bunch of time when you're instant mounting every single time you're in your garrison. Come on, double scav. Come on, double scav. Fish Seeker is a crafter. Do I have cooldowns? I do. I got 30. Got the double click there. It's alright. It's alright. It's no big deal. Pop this off. Switch to the other account. Easy peasy. Sit down. Switch back. Switch back. I believe to do the quest line with the Hunter Survival, it should take 30 minutes or less. In fact, Hunter Survival can have 3 pets at the same time, right? No. Beastmaster can have 2 pets. Maybe, well, maybe. Actually, I don't know much about Survival. Maybe it does, but I don't think so. And I do like the Druid idea the most, just because the instant flight speed over the life of your account. Like, look how long this takes. 1,000 to 1,000. Takes 2 seconds. It's much faster to go click and be instant flight. Believe it or not, that will save time over longer game time.
Don't be shy.
Highly recommend. Also, you have insta queues for dungeons because you're a tank and a healer and a DPS.
Stay away
Oh
from
man,
the
everybody loves
voodoo.
Druid. Same thing with paladins, but they don't get instant flight.
Speak, friend. Strength.
What am I doing? I'm grabbing bolts. Well, bolts. Not worth it. You're done, boy. Sit. You've done your duty, sir. I also got Dreamwalk and Dollar and Hearthstone on all my alts before I go to the garrison. That way they're set for life to farm. Yeah, it's so good. Wait, what is Dreamwalk? Dreamwalk takes you to the... What is Dreamwalk? Later, nanners. A little speed boost also is going to save you time. Crazy. Druids are sick. I do believe with this new method, I will be making a handful of druids. Or more.
Magraw.
Which I should just make them now, so that they get rested experience. 12 bolts is not enough.
Hey there.
Look at this guy. Stud. Studding. Of course he's the most useful out there. Get in there, stud. When I armor you up, you better not put on any shirts. You're meant to be shirtless, brother. What's that guy's name? Velandros? Third time's charm, you know what I'm saying? I got that. See that? That's the rewards from a mission that completed after I got level 50. Fastest way to reset a dungeon too. Takes you to the Legion spot. What? Takes you to the Legion? Dalaran takes you... The Dalaran Hearthstone takes you to Legion, but what does Dreamwalk do? What up, Galway? It's time to upgrade you. But in Druid, you receive level 30 flight form? I think at level 30, but you also get a land mount. Again, instant mounting. Mount cast time, I guess it's called. Boom. I dumped 2 in there. So I bought so many of I bought so many of these during the Christmas event. Whatever, dude. Wasn't a good spending. It wasn't a good use of my 300,000 gold, but I did it. I thought I was going to control the market. Market was bigger than me. I should have known better. Don't judge. Trader. What up, Atheos? Dreamwalk is a Legion teleport for druids. Works like Monk when you press again to return. It's like the DK gate. You go to a special area and then you can port back using the same ability. Port back to like a main city or port back to your location? Because the DK gate takes you right back to where you go to, right? Or where you're coming from. I did not play enough. I'm starting to figure out I didn't play enough druids. Didn't do it. I barely got one. I boosted it too. It ports you back outside the dungeon. Oh, okay. Oh, that's what you got it for. Makes it easy to reset an instant and farm a dungeon. Gotcha. Now I get it. And the Dalaran Hearthstone takes you back to Dalaran, and then you get back to Orgrimmar or Stormwind. That Hearthstone is very useful to have. I regret not getting that on all my dudes. Yeah, sure. Leveled up, 43, just by doing missions. Let's go. I'm back in the leveling game for mission tables. And you know what else might be a thing? In the next expansion, the mission tables, if you're time walking into Warlords, they may take you up to level 60. Because in this expansion, they capped out at 50. Next expansion, I bet they cap out at 60. It's my theory. I don't know if I'd put money on that, though. It's just what I think. Yeah, we might get dragon riding at level 10. Dynamic flying with your flight form. I also expect as a druid. That's going to be also another game changer for druids. Because that's what the dragon's got. Track theirs, right? This one has one of the expensive missions on it, so I'm not going to risk it with these others. I'm just going to recruit this guy. Grasshoof. Grasshoof is looking good, too. All that green armor. Let's freaking go, Grasshoof. Listen how quiet it is in the Frostwolf. In the garrison for the Horde. It's silent.
What do you need? For the Horde.
I don't know if that guy had crafting cooldowns. I'm skipping it. I got too many people to go through. I don't worry about it. Check this guy though. What do we got for bolts? 12? I don't know. Give me a stack of that. Wait a minute. It's already a benefit to pay Volpera Hunter because you get a snake as a pet and it gives you movement speed. Yeah, that's why I have so many hunters, is for that bonus movement speed. Combined with a passive hunter skill, it's a good amount of time. I think hunters are sweet too, don't get me wrong. I leveled up all my hunters for that extra 7% speed. It is just movement speed. It's good. And it's super min-maxy to be like, Druid, you gotta do druids for the instant flight form. You don't. You really don't. So if you're more comfortable on hunters, rock hunters, dude. So it's just a marginal increases. The more characters you do it on, the margin becomes wider, but it's still marginal. Margoon, sit down. Whoa, look at all these guys that need to be leveled up. What are you doing, dragon? There also is a world where I could see that they combine servers so that it turns into a world server. And if you have a bunch of empty character slots, you could make a Drakthir on a bunch of different servers and just start them out at level 60. I could see a world where that became beneficial. How many people like Drakthirs that much? I'm not sure. But it's like a free boost if that ever did come to pass. And if it didn't, then all you would have to do is go into those servers and delete that character. I guess that's... You need a 60 plus on the server? Blizzard? Undetected, see what I mean? The Eye of Sauron got us already. Never mind, I take it back, dude. Undetected, don't do that. What's I doing? Alright, I take it back. I didn't realize that. That's kind of whack. It's really whack. So... this guy, Moonfang, all three of these should change. I think? Yeah, they all change. So since he's level 3 elite already, and I have some of these, let's see if we get lucky. I don't expect to. Yeah, failed. Failed hard. So he doesn't get upgraded. He doesn't get upgraded. Only, oh, look at that. Double scav? Dude, send it. Send it. And then I just go down the list. Anybody that has Extreme Scavenger, I just boost them up. 2 of these is going to cost you like 500 gold. That's less than a week's worth of profit in your garrison. Just do it. Just do it. I almost never get to do this on live. I'm always just doing it naturally. Sow? Sow. Get up there, brother. So now I know all these characters at level 600 are ready to be replaced with brand new scavengers. Like this one that I just benched. So let's unbench that guy. 250 gold, gone. Don't care. Swiftstone, take a seat. I might have. I don't know actually. It may have procced double scavenger already. Yeah, you're right though. It may have leveled up from a green as just one of my first greens, and then I got a scavenger proc on it, which is very uncommon. It's more common than re-rolling the stats, but it is uncommon. I also may have just recruited this double scav a long time ago, and then I didn't remember. What level do I need to get to rank 3 garrison? 40. I was wondering about the upgrading. It's a pain applying all those armors and weapons. Yeah, I stopped doing it. These, you can buy these for pretty cheap now. Yeah, they're on the auction house tonight now for 300. Again, 600 gold is less than a week's worth of profit for that character. I find it to be useful. Come on, camera. God dang it. You're killing me. You're killing me. Let's see if that works. I am disappointed. Disappoint, camera. However, you need to do that on 20 characters. It's up to you. Applying all of the armors and the weapons, you can do it down here as well. It takes more clicks. Almost all my characters I did that with. I have a high level of cash flow, so I just pay this premium now on the rest of my characters. Like, I have hundreds of these sitting. Yeah, I have almost 1,000 of these. Too much. I'd rather just pump it into the characters. I still find it valuable. Every 5 days, the character's making about 1,000 gold. So. No, excuse me. Every day, the character's making about 1,000 gold. Every 5 days, they're making 5,000. So, in like less than a month, you're going to totally deck out your whole roster. You can also think of it in terms of rare missions, because the average rare mission is also like 1,500 weekly. And you need 10 characters at 675 to unlock those rare missions. So the fact that this character doesn't have 10 at 675 yet, not even getting rare missions yet. So the faster you get to the rare missions, the faster you're turning rare mission gold. I just recommend to get there as quick as possible, and that's to use these. It feels bad, but beneficial. And in the long run, you're not gonna feel it. You really won't. Especially if you're rocking 20 garrisons through the skip, dude. You're gonna feel that. You're gonna feel that in a month. I have a problem. I'm not receiving any more achievement for missions to raise the tavern to level 3. I've been missing these missions for about 2 to 3 days. However, on one alt, I received a tavern conquest missions, but I've already completed them, and I also don't know if it counts if I do them with other characters on the account besides my main. I'm not sure I know what you're talking about. It sounds like you're talking about the achievement that you need to unlock for a building. And you get those missions from inside of the recruiting place. You don't get those missions from the table. You actually get them from the tavern, Lunarfall Inn or Frostwolf. Yes. Oh, and yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right. And the people in your tavern are randomized. So you just have to keep going in there and checking to see if they're there.
How are you?
Just keep going. Eventually someone new is going to show up and you can hook them up.
Bye-bye now.
That's another one. Those achievements, you do them once and then you never have to do them again. I forgot that was even a thing.
Loktar. Strength.
Bolts are pretty cleared out. Oh man. No, but oh, there's people out here doing it. People digging holes. People digging holes. I see them. I see them. Don't quote me on this, Nee, but I think that you can do those quests on any character and it counts towards that meta achievement. I'm coming in almost every hour and it doesn't show up. They only show up once a day. If they're not there that day, come back the next day. But I do think you could go on each one of your characters and find different people and pick up the quests and do the quests on those people. I think. I would test it on the first one just to make sure it counted towards the meta achievement. So I'm not 100% on that. It's been a long time. Look at that guy. Take it easy, buddy. Wow, these guys are pretty useless. Nothing, nothing, two. Pathetic. Oh, you're getting close with the gold. Yeah, that's very close. That's about the time where I started going very hard because I felt it was in my grasp. That's going to save you a bunch of time in the garrison so that you don't have to do this shuffle for your work orders as often. I think it gives you 2 more days on every garrison. It's massive. That's a massive boost. Warehouse level 3. Oh. Can that guy build Azure bolts? Let's take a look. Take a look.
Hey there.
Man, that collecting 10,000 gold in Draenor was tough. It wasn't always. There was ways to cheese it, and none of those exist anymore.
you?
Wow. Awesome.
See you
Clever
later.
Ashayo. Ashiyo? How do you pronounce this name? Definitely clever. That part's easy. Ashyo? Ashiyo? Or Ashayo? Could be any of them. Got a bunch of characters. I might have to set someone down. Yep. Broma. Useless. Sit down, Broma. What's going on with those followers? Oh, they're not leveled up. See, another problem. I should have buffed those up. I should have known both my dragons were unbuffed. Back to Testy Seeker, let's go. 30 out of 30. Let's freaking go. I had a feeling Trader could make bolts. When you have two accounts and you're going back and forth like this, it feels lightning fast. You don't sit in wait screens like this. It just feels lightning fast. The wait screen's not even that long, and it feels so much faster with two accounts. Like Adderall speed. I'm on Adderall speed right now. Oh, switches it up. So fast. So fast. I'm pretty pumped on the next month's trading post. I like all those green and teal colors.
See you later.
There's so many items. I think I'm going to spend more than 2,000 Ender if I have it. If I have it, I'm spending more than 2K. Easy.
Hey there. See you around.
Nance? Double Blade? What up, Nance? What up, Nance? There's also days where I spend a little to increase the Dragon Isle expedition reputation to produce expedition bags that releases with renown 19 or 20. Yeah. Are my followers not leveled? Yeah, they are. Look at this guy. I knew it. It is fun to find leveling double scavs on accounts that are fully leveled. It feels good because they're just coming up to make more resources. Again, a double scav increases your garrison resource gain by 30% every mission that guy goes on. That's a big deal. Ship it. What are these, 674s? I got a double scav at 674. It's going up. All right, Nance, take a break.
Greymane will lead us to victory.
I'm trying to find the character at level 35. There he is. Send it. I want that character to get full bonus experience, so it is what it is.
You need something?
Yawn. Can't yawn on camera? It's weird.
Have a good one.
Good day to you.
Ah. 3 rare companions, and none of them have double scav. That's the second time that's happened tonight. I hate that.
See you later.
I hate. Yo, Cards of Omens, nice. What's the name of that armor boost? Frozen Arms of the Hero. I actually use it very inefficiently. I use 2 of them just to get all the way up from 600 all the way to 675. It gives you 50 power levels in armor and weapon. You can use like a combination of armor and weapon upgrades and one of these. I'm trying to save time. And again, 300 gold is peanuts. I said peanuts. It's not what I heard when it came back in my ears, but I said peanuts, like the peanut butter is what I said. Peanut. All right. almost 8 o'clock.
Thanks for your patience. How can I help you?
I have 100,000 cards of omens. Seems cheaper than the 500 gold ones overall, for sure.
Sends love
You can buy the 500 gold ones from this guy, right? But it only gives you 645 in the armor. The Frozen Arms, hands down, it gives you 645 in armor and weapon. Done. 650. 650. And it's not even 650. It gives you 50 levels. So you could get up to 625 on armor and weapon and then pop one of those off. Then you're going to be 675. So these, don't buy these anymore. If you're buying these, stop immediately.
Please be careful, friend.
Always buy the Frozen Arms from the auction house. These are things I kind of take for granted because I've done them so many times and I just carry on. But those are big savers. This way it helps a follower level up to 40. You cannot increase the follower's armor and weapon level until they are level 40. So as soon as they get level 40, boost them up to 675. Call it a day. On the extreme scavengers. Your followers that are not extreme scavengers, don't boost them. Ditch them. Bernard Hammerdown? Might be my new favorite name. Bernard Hammerdown. Ooh, this guy's 70. Got some crafts. Let's go craft up some Azuri bolts. Heck yeah. It's like 500 to 1,500 gold. That looked like a double scab to me. It's 3k gold right there. Double scab, let's go. So the Moonfang check, again, this is what I use all my retraining certificates on. Because all 3 of the traits re-roll. Some of the traits will get locked on some of these other characters. Delvar, for example. Delvar is locked in the bodyguard. It doesn't light up when you click on it. Don't dump them on Delvar. Dump them on Moonfang. Get lucky. Nope. Get lucky. Nope. Never lucky. This one? Lucky. Forgot to read the previous message. Oh, sorry, dude. I did not see it. I got it mixed up with the renown 19 to 20. Is having a follower with the trait Hearthstone Pro good for upgrading a new follower with Extreme Scavenger or double? Maybe a little bit. I don't think it would be significant. Until your characters are level 670 in purple, I just send them on experience missions. And that will get them there pretty quick. I don't think you necessarily will need to spec a follower to level other followers. I do like the level of min-max that is, though. That's my kind of level of min-max. Gotta check the weather, man. Keep an eye on that weather out there. It's raining. Snowing tomorrow? That's not right. Yeah, so my official stance is it might help. I don't think it would help enough to actually try to make it work. Until the followers max, just send them on bonus missions, bonus experience. You'll get there. How much bonus experience does the Hearthstone Master Pro trait give you, though? Like, even if it's like 1,000 experience, I don't know if it would be worth it. Although you immediately said 120,000. That's a lot more than 1,000. Is that right? Oh, 120,000 experience for the follower. Yeah, that does sound right. Yeah, but it's going to go fast. I mean, I didn't even used to run these experience missions. I used to only run garrison missions, and all of my guys got up to purple 675 eventually anyways. So you don't have to run the experience missions. You could shift into just gold making. As soon as they're green and 675, that's going to be the biggest boost. What am I doing? Shoot. I got distracted on that one. What? Hate that. I hate that a lot. I'm fixing it right now. I'm a Cold Seeker on my other account. Combined with extra training? I mean, you could. I don't hate the idea. So I think what you're saying. How much bonus experience does the Hearthstone trait give you? I'll do this by the numbers, dude. I'll do the math on it. I will test it for you. Because it's not bad, but I just don't know if I would also recommend it. Let me promote all these nerds. Vault Seeker, promote. Teleseeker, promote. AFK, promote. G-Test, promote. Hoe Seeker is short for Horde. I hope people know that. It's Horde Seeker. Kev Seeker. What up, Kev? Knee Seeker. Hey, man, that's you. That's you, D. That's in honor of your findings. Karen Seeker. Come on, man. Karen Seeker. Very fun. Oh, I sold some frozen arms. Did one of you guys buy that? I was not saying to buy them because I was trying to sell them. I only sold one, and it was an accident. But I also have 1,000. can do the math on 1,000 actually. That's not right. I don't have enough. It's not 20, because each character is going to use 40, because I have 20 followers. I have enough for 25. Whatever, dude. I'm just going to keep burning through them. Burning through them like crazy. What up, Nightbot? Yeah, I think the strategy is most viable when all of your characters are leveling up to 40. I think... God damn, me. I think that you might have a good point on that one, too. Combine that with level 18 recruiting. If you're leveling up to 18 just to get your in to level 2 so that you're recruiting every week, you're going to be sending way more missions. So because you're not spending the time between 18 and 35 actively leveling, the mission experience value goes through the roof. Kev, you may want to consider that with your 20 new characters. Unless you're going to be actively playing those characters, if you're going to be passively leveling them with missions, probably one follower with all the bonus experience per mission might be beneficial. You're actively leveling your characters up to 35 and 50 and 70. I would not recommend that strategy, but I always recommend the passive leveling. So in the passive leveling, the sooner you get that, the more valuable. The lower the level your character is, the more valuable that will become. So it's not like a linear, gains. It's more like a curved gain. Probably do some rested burns? What? Burritos? I never see that. Sometimes I don't see the word because it's... The chat is like, you want to use an emoji. I don't want to use an emoji. I want to delete that emoji so that I can read that comment. It looks like burrito, and that makes no sense to me. I'll probably just do some rested burning now as maybe a better guess. But does that make sense, Nee? That the experience is more valuable if you're getting it at level 18 than if you're getting it at level 40 or 35. So if we think of it on the scale of it takes a month and a half with rested experience to level up all the way to 35. A month and a half is 6 recruits. So if you take day 1 and you unlock your Lunar Fall in level 2 and your very first recruit is experience gains, then the next 5 weeks you're running extra experience on each one of those characters that you wouldn't even have access to until that 6th week. And that does make sense. It's very specific, but I like it. additionally, I don't log on to my characters as often because I have so many. So, if you unlock that experience perk, you're going to want to touch them more so that you're sending on more missions for that experience. So if you're touching them daily, great. If you're touching them twice a day, even better. If you're touching them once a week, like I do, and less value for that buff. It's a good point, though. I like it. It's a good strategy, dude. You're a smart guy, Nate. You're very smart. I'm impressed. Not that I would think you're dumb. I'm just impressed that you're bringing new perspectives to something that's been out for so long. A lot of people do, but that's a fair point. And the game changer of unlocking the Lunarfall level 2 at 18 is insane. That's like the best thing to hit garrisons that I remember, that I can remember, period. I was thinking about doing this with followers. Those are easy to get, like Fen Tao and Ashran. And if you see and use a character combining these two traits, give 65 extra percent at level 30 on the follower. It makes the leveling really fast. Yeah, I get it. Ultimately, I recommend it at a lower level, character level. I wouldn't recommend it for a higher character level. I would just, a higher character level, I would prioritize just getting extra extreme scavengers. What am I doing? It's a good point, dude. I like it. And if you don't do that, I don't think it hurts you, like, very much at all. But for Kev, I would recommend your next recruit being that extra experience, and try to get the extra experience on them. Maybe? How much extra experience does just the trait of experience give you without the Hearthstone Pro? You're thinking about doing that because the difficulty on 10-hour missions is giving only 1,000 or 1,500 experience. Yeah, it goes up sharply. It does start scaling. When your characters max out, the experience starts scaling with them. Thought the missions give very little experience. Yeah, let's take a look. I'm about to go to the table.
See you around.
But I agree, the smaller the character level, the less experience you're gonna get.
Hello.
Yo! There it is, baby. Double scav. First of the day.
Have a good
After what, 20 characters? 25 characters? Maybe even 30? Bridget Hicks, welcome to the roster. Let's get you leveled. Got there. Got there. That feels so good. It feels good because it's like, alright, that's one more thing I never have to do again. Look, I wonder if that was a double scav too. Might have two double scavs here. Whoa. Back-to-back double scavs? Lowest on the list? Why don't you take a seat? Wait a minute. Let me see if I have any buffs for experience. %? It's not great. 30%? Yeah, dude, nailed it. Hard as a rock, bro. So 15,000 experience is pretty good, right? And 100% return rate. This actually gives 24%. Oh, okay, so that's the difference. 30% of 15k adds about 10k. Adds 5k, duh. I don't know, man. I don't know. 30% doesn't sound great. 65 sounds pretty sweet. But the higher level characters you get, the more you're just gonna... You gotta raise the top end to start really powering up the bottom end. And then it'll normalize at the top. Might walk back my whole statement about it being worth recruiting. Let's do the math. Told you I was going to do it by the math. 30% on your first recruit. Let's think about how we need to math this out then. We're going to have to make an assumption on the value of a recruit. An extreme scavenger recruit. Yeah, I mean, even at 30%, I think that it's worth doing. On your first recruit, since you have six weeks, right? 6 weeks of recruiting. Comparing level 18 unlock versus level 35 unlock is equal to 6 weeks of recruiting. So if your first week... Yeah, it is worth it. I would say it's worth it. Just on your first week, we're benefiting so much by unlocking it early, so early, that I would recommend unlocking the experience first. Do you try for new followers every week on your full tunes? Yeah. I didn't used to, but I do now. Because I did the math. Like, this character's a good example. This character has a full roster of 20 minions, all at level 675. But I'm still recruiting. Because... this raises it by 200%, so you're profiting 200%, and this raises it by another 100%, effectively meaning you're increasing your garrison resources anytime that guy's on the mission by 30%. That's big. So if I pumped out 30% more garrison resources on all my missions, that adds up so fast. So yeah, I have been recruiting on everybody every week for the past, like, probably a month and a half, 2 months. I forget who worked that out with me. Somebody worked that out with me. I think it was Quest. We did the math on it. You don't have to. You could stop. You could stop recruiting immediately at that level 20 mark, but you could also have plus 30% garrison resources, which sounds tight. Sounds tight to me. I like that. I didn't get the memo? Yeah, I did. And there should be a place for memos. That's a funny idea. And that might be the first thing on my whiteboard in a long time. That's a very good idea. Having a place for memos. Of, like, brain realizations. Shout out to Nee and Cav, dude. Full of brain realizations. Alright, what does this do? Yeah, like see, this guy was fully leveled. 675, Extreme Scavenger. He's got to take a seat, dude. When I get a brand new double scav, he's going to take a seat. Just like this guy. 675, I got too many followers. Why don't you take a seat? Now let's try to power level that guy. 96% won't lose, right? Right? War paints, good to go. All right. I forgot to show you the math on that 30%. 30% experience. It's not 30% on 6 weeks. It's actually 30% on 19 weeks because you're going to be using that consistently until you need to bench that character. It's not going to get you to max roster 30% faster. It's going to be more like 30% on one character on one mission if you average 10 missions. 10 missions would be 1,000, and one mission is getting you an extra 30%. It does add up because why not? Because you're rushing experience. When you look at it like that, it looks terrible because that's comparing a full roster, but it's not that. Again, it's a curve. The 30% is going to start immediately, so it's going to be a huge step. So your curve is going to start out way higher. I hope that makes sense. I feel like explaining things is something that I'm relatively understandable about. I hope that it comes across because some of these concepts are complicated to talk about. I did that whole thing just to promote this guy. Now I remember. I was about to loot my entire guild bank. I don't know why I'm taking 50 of those out. Doesn't matter. Quest! My fellow math brother. I was talking about you a second ago, dude, when we figured out that the double scavs are so much more beneficial than just an extreme scav. That's a big level up, dude. We're a math channel over here, Quest. You're a big part of that, sir. We like math. We like spreadsheets. We like facts and data. Good to see you, Quest. Hope you're having a good Wednesday evening. Uh-oh. PvP's on. We'll sneak in here and craft these up. Craft them up.
How are you?
Crafting them up, switching them up, it makes these go so quickly. Landed on the roof. I was too excited.
You need something?
So these... I should talk about this too. These characters that are maxed out, that have 675 a full roster, if it's not a double scav, I don't care what it is at all. I'm not min-maxing the skills anymore. I'm only looking for double scavs. So I always recruit the greens specifically because when I'm benching somebody, it's easier to identify a green than a blue. And then if I go to my bench and I'm about to bench someone that's blue, those are potentially double scabs, so I slow down a little bit. But if they're green and they're 30 and I have 21 out of 20, it's an easy bench. Yeah, that's why I don't look at any of these ones.
Safe travels.
What the heck? Was that Tetris? I like Tetris too. So you say having a follower with an extra 30% experience is advantageous. It is if you're going for the unlock early. So if you're specifically getting that Frostwolf Tavern unlocked at level 18, and then you're not spending more time on the character and you're only sending out missions to level that character, then it's valuable. If you're leveling up that character actively, I would just go for the extreme scavs. But it lines up with your new method and how effective your new method is, because you unlock your tavern level 2, you start recruiting about 6 weeks earlier than somebody who's leveled to 35. And then it's going to take you a total of 19 weeks to bench that guy. So in 19 weeks, you're going to be sending out so many missions and profiting from that mission experience. I would recommend it. However, if you're actively leveling the character, I would not recommend it. See, easy to identify these guys. The greens only have one affix. I know that they're not double scavs. They take a seat. What was that? That was not seat. That was ignore. Unignore. Take a seat. Yeah, take a seat. What are you doing? Quest, we got big changes coming, dude. Nee has figured out some real shit, dude. To the Garrison gold making, like I don't I don't know. Like when I sorted out the mission table and found all the gold in the mission table and started recommending that, was a huge step for Garrisons. I think that Nee step is almost more impactful than that, because you can unlock it so much quicker.
Great outfit.
What am I doing? I get distracted, dude. I'm all excited. I'm all pumped over here, dude. Get me all pumped. Pumped on a Wednesday. OT Seeker. Let's go. Yeah, that's fair. If you get someone in the wild that has the boost, it's costing you the time and 250 gold one day. It's just costing you 250 gold one day. It doesn't cost you 250 to bench someone. It just costs you 250 to pull someone off of the bench. Like, I'll show you on this guy right now.
How are you?
No double scav. I recruit whatever first level. Easy peasy. I gotta go bench one of these nerds. Gonna be that guy that I just recruited. Unless I have someone that's not a double scav. Or not a scav. But I don't. Because I've been doing this a long time. Long time. So my gold is at 620. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna bench this nerd. Uh-oh. It's a tricky, dude. See? When you get 3 rare minions, when I look at my list and I see a rare minion, I expect to see a double scav. Like this guy here, better be a double scav. Hell yeah. Then I get pumped. But this guy is a tricky son of a gun. He needs to be benched. 620. Deactivate him, bench him. Reactivating will cost you 250, but benching them costs you nothing. So when I say you're going to benefit from that 30% experience for 19 weeks, I mean that by it's going to take you 19 weeks to bench that character. So 19 weeks of experience missions versus one more double scav. I wonder if this is locked in. I don't think it is. I'm rolling it. I'm rolling it. See, you never get these. It's so uncommon to get those. Oh, then the play is to get so many open world followers as you're comfortable getting. You can. I think it's a trap. I think that collecting them takes more time than they're worth. Because they're not going to value you much. They're going to help complete missions. Okay. But then if you have a roster full of minions that you're going to replace, what does it matter if they're completing missions? I ask you that, sir. What does it matter? So these little buttholes that are 89% versus 100, you better pick that 100 because at 90%, that really means 90% chance to fail. It's gonna fail. Don't risk it. Take it up to 100, it's worth it. I'm crafting up cards moments. How many I got left? Still got 37,000 war paints. I did clear out my whole second account. There's none over there.
Hello.
Bolts are all at 11. Alright. I think we're cleared on bolts. Cleared them out quickly last week. Old Seeker. What's this guy doing? Man, in 1 month, it's taking significantly longer to clear out my second account because I have so many more characters that are doing recruiting. I still have 4 more recruits to recruit. And garrisons to clear. I'm what, 2.5 hours in? 2 hours in. And I dug for the first like 10, 20 minutes. I was digging holes.
Good day to you. Hello. See you around.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Hey there. Have a good one.
I do recommend reading the names on those guys that you're recruiting because the names are ridiculous and some of them are very funny. And this item, Transmogrifier Beacon, if you don't own it already, you probably should because it turns you into a random raid boss. $5 or Trader's Tender. It was on the trading post a few months back. Pretty slick. There we go. Level 40, 600. I'm going to make it 675. Okay, don't do it in that screen, obviously. Do it in this screen. Much better. Ball foam up. What's this guy's name? I'm not going to even try to pronounce that name. Doc, take a seat. Okay, here's a good example. It's crazy, dude. Do I have other double scabs? We'll take a look here. I don't think I do. Are you still out there, Kev? This one's going to be for you, brother. A little bit of math. Up in your face. So there's no double scavs other than this guy. So... let me see if I can do this best. How can I show this? There's my double scav. So if I pop on 3 non-double scavs, it's going to give me 2100. Take out one of those guys and put in my double scav, 24. That's an extra 300 resources, dude. And imagine if this was a double scav. That's another 300 resources. And if this was a double scav, that's another 300. That's effectively an extra 1,000 resources from this one mission. Come on, man. That's why it's worth it. And I didn't realize this until years and years of me not recruiting. I could have had full rosters of double scavs by now, I feel like. Yeah, I'm going to activate him first. It's free. It does take time, but it is free. And that guy's always going to provide that for me from now until the end of time. I find it highly satisfying. All right. 4 more dudes. Get close here. I do believe next week, this weekend, I will, 1, do the testing with you guys. I do want to run a couple of characters through that test. And 2, all of these low-level characters at a level 40, I need to unlock inscription and archaeology and cooking. That's going to suck, but I'm going to do it. I might actually even work in the Dalaran Hearthstone. Probably not. That part, probably not. Let's go! Another double scav, let's go. Ah, that feels good. That feels good. Welcome to the roster, Lee. Let's get you leveled. Oh, that feels good. It is like 40 in and I got 2, so I guess I'm over average right now. Oh, these characters are not fully leveled. Oh, I'm not even at 2020. So I haven't benched these guys yet. Wait a minute. Moonfang? I think I no, I didn't recruit this guy. I got lucky with a double scav. So this was a free recruit that you can get lucky with the scavenger, extreme scavenger. It's a 1 in 30 chance on on that minion to get it. And some of them have guaranteed first locks. So you might not get it ever on the first lock. All these guys need to be leveled up. Live from Lucky Wednesday. Heck yeah, dude. It feels so good when you get those, man. Yeah. Let's upgrade these nerds. I'm gonna go from the bottom up. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Yeah. I like that guy a lot too. Faux show, Knuckle Bump. Knuckle Bump from Live Lucky Wednesday. That's it. And these guys. Oh, this guy. Level him up. He's extreme scav. You made it, Moonfang. Got lucky. Didn't get benched. What up, Fabio? How am I doing? I'm doing wonderful, man. Happy Wednesday. Middle of the week. Just off vacation. Feeling good. The water's hitting pretty good. Getting lucky with some double scavs, Fabio. Look at this. Double scavenger. Just got him. Nailed it. This mission is an easy 20,000. And that unlocks after you get a couple characters that are leveled up. And then it just levels up everybody for you. It's once a week. Knuckle Bump. Getting there. Getting up there. I do plan on doing... what's going on? Mustache hairs? Getting in my mouth? I don't like that.
You need something? See you later.
Hello. See you later.
Rohan. Garrison Wednesdays. Yeah, I like it. I'm having fun with it. I got bit by the last epoch bug last night, dude. I was like, I'll probably get on stream tonight. And it was midnight by the time I got off of last epoch. It was brutal. Just caught me slipping. But I am thinking that I'll do the usual suspects on YouTube aka WoW, and I'll probably do other games on Twitch as well. Because if I'm being real, dude, I'm playing games every day. Every day. Well, Deep Rock Galactic Survivors? I'm still smashing it off stream. Oh. Got an ogre cache. Let's go. I got so many of those right now for sale. Anybody want to buy some ogre caches, I'll sell those too. Distracted. Sorry, Fabio. What are you saying here? Happy Wednesday to you too. Appreciate that, man. Didn't know you streamed on Wednesdays. Yo, I have been inconsistent, and I'd like to not be inconsistent. So I'm working on it. This week I heard about some shenanigans about gold making using fresh level 50 characters in Shadowlands mission tables. Have you tried gaining gold with those tables? It sounds interesting. I haven't tried it myself. I've also heard it. One of the core dudes in the Discord in the group, Kialo, was big on Shadowlands mission tables. He was promoting it hardcore. I just never got around to doing it. I found it clunky because all of my Hearthstones are all committed to things already. But it does sound like a very good gold making method if you can get out there easily. And I didn't want to fly, so I struggled a little bit. Easy to get into, but the bad thing is needing to be level 50 to do Threads of Fate, skipping the normal leveling. So you can get the tables easily. 50k? No, I think you're saying level 50. Level 50 is not hard to do. Especially if you run garrisons before you do Shadowlands. Because the garrison mission table will give you experience missions that will take you to level 50. So you could do it for free if you're running garrisons. And making gold with the garrison. That's what I did on 80% of my roster. And then you could transition and also have Shadowlands tables. Kialo actually mentioned that as well, that if he was to do it over again, he was going to do, he thought that it would be beneficial to do half the character count, but having garrison mission tables and having Shadowlands mission tables. That makes a lot of sense to me too. Anything cooldown based, if one character can collect all those cooldowns, that's very beneficial. These are cooldown based. These are cooldown based. So the more cooldowns you have collecting on the individual character, the more free gold you have for that character. So I get why it's appealing. Pet charms. He said that pet charms is a big deal in the augment runes. The augment runes are going to be more profitable with different seasons and with different auction house demand. But pet charms are kind of not stagnant, but static profit. It doesn't have like large dips and peaks. So I think the pet charm specifically out of the tables is a decent way to make money. Yeah, it seems like a natural order, starting with the garrisons and trying Shadowlands later. When you have a full roster. Yeah. You gotta kind of trick it. Because you only get one Hearthstone. And you need that Hearthstone in a place that's going to make you the most money. And if that's Shadowlands, then great. Right now, with Dragonflight, it's with Azure Bolts out in Dragonflight. Still replacing people on this guy? It's crazy. Take a seat. I guess I could level these guys too. Pet charms and free pets from the tables. Yeah, that sounds great. It does sound great. I think there's a learning curve to it too, though. Like, you would have to get comfortable with the learning curve. I don't think it's crazy learning curve, but it definitely is there. Enos? Get to work, Enos. Archibald? Get to work, dude. What are you doing? Quest, did you mess around with the Shadowlands tables? More characters. Let's go. Let's go.
How are you? Have a good one.
There's an add-on that will calculate the winning strategy for the Shadowlands table. Isn't it mission? Oh my god. Master Plan? Master Plan also works with Shadowlands tables.
Good
At least
day
it
to
says it does. This guy's helmet is ridiculous.
you. Safe travels.
Let's get to work. Saul Lee. Saul? Sully? No, there's another one called TLDR. Oh, there you go. Venture Plan plus TLDR for Shadowlands. That's the learning curve, dude. Like, I don't have any experience with it. I do value the gold that it brings to the table. I just think that you have to be in front of the learning curve. Take a seat, Salty. What are you doing? Yo, his weapon is sweet. Hey, it's coming up on 9 already. Ah. I always get so excited when I see 2 skills there, and more often than not, it is not a double scaff. This is another thing I take for granted in the mission add-on. Master Plan is that you can collect missions and do your daily double click at the same time. That's time gains right there. Time gains. Sit down, dude. Wait a minute. You sit down, Broma. You sit down. Yo, there's another Saul Lee. Fully leveled. My man. Double scav coming up in the ranks. Alright, Ashio. Upgrade. Sully, now's your time. Do I want Dag Circle or Esmond Bright Shield? Esmond is more valuable. Dag? I would have thought you'd do better, sir. Why don't you take a seat? Nightbot, what up, dude? Nice work, Nightbot.
Hey there. See you later.
You need something?
Alright, at the end of this little recruiting session, I am going to take a look at how many I got through on my main roster. Because I feel like I've got through a significant amount, actually. I got this guy and my other character to go through. And then I'm going to take a look and see how many I've done tonight. At least those two add-ons, TLDR and Venture Plan, are what the guy who taught you how to use it. Yeah, I've heard those are good. As soon as you mentioned them, I remembered them. I just don't have experience with it. Yo, dude, settle down, Matthew. Cancel that guy. Take a seat. Actually fire him. Yeah, see, I'm halfway through my roster, starting at the bottom, all the way up to here. That's significant. I've got through a lot of characters tonight. There might be other ways with the mission table. Yeah, that's the thing with the mission tables. It's like, it takes some strong, consistent interrogation of the analysis and the data. But I'm sure that there's money in there. I just don't know how much and how valuable. Basically, the garrisons, I boiled down how much time spent versus time gold gained and how valuable that was to me. And garrisons, I found garrisons to be unmatchable. However, I didn't mess with Shadowlands. I heard it could be better or on the level with garrisons. A lot of it is with pet charms, and pets are a fickle bitch. Pets are only worth as much as people pay for them. Cards of Omens are always worth the same thing. Hard stop. There's no variation in your Cards of Omens. It's going to be one thing. Pet charms, there's going to be variation in the pets that you're using them in. Your swings are going to be bigger. Changing subjects, how did you get so many Frozen Arms of the Hero? That you said you have 1,000 of them? Did they come from missions or did you buy some? I bought About 1,000 of them. During the Christmas event, there was a lot of them on the auction house, and they were selling for relatively cheap because not a lot of folks are using them. So I stocked up. I spent probably 300,000 on them, which I thought I was going to be able to control the market, but with all these characters that I'm making, I'm realizing that I'm just going to be using them. So during the Christmas event, they drop from the Grumpus Minion farm. Additionally, on the mission table, you'll get them from there as well. Hawkstrike. Technically, Garrison becomes raw gold farm eventually, since you drop reliance. Since you drop reliance on the auction house. I totally agree. That's why it's consistent gold, and that's why I can say every 5 days you're making 5,000 gold. Because it's not reliant on auction house swings. And that's a big deal to me. I want to know what I'm getting out of the system before I put my time into it. Oh, what is that? That's a cool Hearthstone. The Brewfest? How come I never use that? Crazy. Just found a Hearthstone that I didn't even know I had. Wait, what? Oh, I was on the wrong character. Oh no, I messed it up on the very last character. Gotcha. Yeah.
What can I do for you?
Don't get me wrong. I feel a little bit of buyer's remorse for buying 1,000 of those things. I thought that I was going to be able to sell them for more. Before the December event, they were selling for like 400, 500, 600 a piece. But now they've been normalizing around 300. Mostly below 300. So I thought I was going to turn a little profit there, but instead I'm just going to use them myself. I was buying them for like 150, 200 gold.
How are you?
But when I tried to control the buyout, I did buy some, you know, way higher than 300 gold.
See you around.
Man, I used to release these videos on YouTube. Garrison clears. Full Garrison clears? Might have to get back to that, man. That was a good time. That was a good time. Look at that guy. Double scab. Let's go. Sparkle Blade? Let's get some rerolls in there. If we pop a double scav on a reroll, it would be insane. It would be insane. Feels hopeless. I might just go back to ignoring those missions because I think the likelihood of rolling that is so low. Of these runs, 2 followers each. I got 3 to 4 extreme scavs and 1 double so far. Oh, you son of a gun! That's a good return rate, dude. I like that. Oh, wait, that's your brand new 20 characters? You already got a double scav? That's huge. That's huge, dude. I love it. All right. No more of that right now. I'm going to refresh these auctions real quick. I have 200 bolts of Azurweave to sell through. Oh, the price is crashing on Azurweave. Wow. Down to 335, 325? What the heck? That's crazy. Someone's trying to sneak in some easy buys. I'm not selling at that price. I'll just wait till tomorrow. Yeah, it's no problem. Yeah, I'm not playing those games. I'll just wait for the price to normalize. Forget about it. Okay, where are my characters at? I guess I could go back through these ones that I needed to finish the garrison on. The recruiting building. Should have stayed on top of that last week. Every time I miss that week recruit, I don't like it. It's less of an impact now that I know that I can unlock a brand new character in 40 minutes. But it still hurts. Still feels bad.
Have a good one.
This guy's my auction house tune. I still do the recruiting.
Good day to you. See you later.
I'm farming Laughing Skull Rep and Gorgorond, and I got a bunch of Garrison auction house parts. They seem to go well between 2 and 10k. That's absolutely right. Do they sell well? I don't think they sell very often, but 2 to 10k profit for just farming rep is good to go in my book. So I would say they sell well. Somebody bought a bunch of my items that came from the... Oh, I'm getting tired. Somebody bought a bunch of my mission table archaeology rewards. That's an easy 20k. I like that. I think I need to recraft rockets too. The noobs? Yeah, the noobs. The noobs, dude. They're ruining my market. My Azurweave Bolt market. The auction house noobs. A goblin's greatest enemy. I don't need to post 1 million advanced refrigeration units. I'm going to need to destroy those. What do I do with that item? I forget the hotkey to add an item to a disenchant list. I Like, these need to be disenchanted. Just don't remember how. I have Garrison level 2. I do what you do. I put the warehouse and the scribe, but I don't have the auction house to buy the frostweed. Leveling scribe stands. But leaving scribe standing still is a mistake. If you don't have gas to put in the car, then it's not really a mistake. You just don't have the gas to put in the car. So ideally, just go to a city that has an auction house. If you have gold to buy the items and the items are under like 1.5 gold, I'd buy them. Because you're still profiting a hefty amount, even buying herbs at 1.5 gold. I specifically don't say how much, but you're profiting enough, trust me. It's one of the things where I was like, this is bullshit, dude. How come nobody ever talked about this? They got it out there that like 1 gold per herb was the move, but I think it was a market manipulation because they wanted to pay 1 gold per herb. To profit more profit, which I thought was a little dirty. So if you're buying them under 150, go ahead. I buy them under 150. I've bought them up to like more than that. What am I doing? Let me refresh the missions. War Within is going to make a count-wide reputation, which is going to do 2 things. It's going to murder the price of medallions of the Legion that we get that sell for about 3,000 gold. But also, it's going to allow you to unlock 1,000 resources in your cash limit here, which is kind of sweet. Yeah, you like that auction house? You like that auction house, right, Kev? That's the dude. Dude loves the auction house. If you want to get real crazy with it, you're going to get the black market auction house in your garrison, yo. Oh, Darkwind Fair pick? Oh my god. That's such a good price, dude. That went for like 600,000 gold last time I was in there. Wow. Yeah, man. Black market auction house in the garrison.
Goodbye.
Do it. Do it. Quest got it, dude. I know Quest got it. Make a low-level character and always log it out at the auction house. That's also a good level. Good idea. So you can buy them easily and send them to your characters. True. And make a TSM shopping string so that you can buy them very easily. Every couple of months I go in and oh my god, camera. This camera's been nothing but grief right now. What? Did that just sell for 500 gold? That can't be right, right? Who's buying ogre misses for 500 gold? Somebody that's desperate for the archaeology right now. That's who bought all my stuff on the auction house before. I'm gonna take a look at that. I don't know if I trust that. Wow. Wow. So I sell them all day long at 130 gold or even 71 gold. This single one sold for 534? That's crazy. I was going to show you my herb shopping string. So I go to browse. This is my shopping string. It shops for a few different things, but the Garrison Herbs has its own string. And then it's pretty straightforward to just buy in bulk. These 115s are easy buys. It looks like I got some garbage in there too. I always open it up to see if there's actually a good amount of items in there for me to buy. I buy in bulk, like I said. Yo, tight. And I do recommend anything under 1.5 gold. Like buying this all the way down to here and buying 5,000 of these at 1.5 is fine. It's not great. It's not ideal, but in a pinch, it's fine. To keep your engine turning out gold for you, it's good. So when you set up those shopping strings, you never have to mess with it again. Those things are sweet. They pay for themselves in gold. Easy. One gold is very cheap for herbs. Anything less than 1.5 is great. Yeah. I mean, I would reverse that. One gold is great. Anything less than 1.5 is good. Anything up to 2 is, I would still do in a pinch. Up to 2.25 is pushing it, but it's still profitable, which is crazy. You guys are so much more comfortable talking in that language. That's cool, man. On servers like Proudmoore, 2 is about as low as they go most days. I'm telling you, 2 is still profitable. That's why I honestly think the 1 gold per herb number was put out there intentionally. And then nobody fact-checked it. Or people fact-checked it, and then they were like, let's keep this a secret because we're profiting insane amounts. I can see both of those being what happened. But I'm not about that secret life, dude. I'm gonna tell you the real deal. We're all about facts over here. It's facts. Who's looking for a job? Yep. Whenever there's a mission on there that I know that I would have ignored, I know that I haven't set up my missions of interest. And then these numbers are basically useless. So I gotta set up my missions of interest on this guy. This dragon always looks like a dragon, a dynamic flight dragon. It's not, it's trick. Yo, leveled up. It's useless though. So that character will still get benched, dude. Doesn't have extreme scavenger, so okay. Done. Ship it. I don't remember which other one of these 40s needed to be. Ah, God, I'm going to have to go through all of them. It's going to bother me. Oh, yeah, cool. He's from Brazil as well. I was telling him about the auction house alt park there to buy and sell things. Heck yeah. I do recommend an Alliance auction house alt that has engineering, because then you can park them in the Golden Lantern in Pandaria. And the bank, the mailbox, the auction house, the personal bank, the guild bank, everything is within arm's reach. So you don't have to run around ever. I've heard that it's Alliance only. I thought that it was both. What is happening here? Alright, that's what I'll do. I'll just check all these guys real quick. Because I know one of them I need to actually hook up. Same thing on my other account. We'll level that in too. Oh, your horde is in the Golden Lantern as well. So both Horde and Alliance can go to the Golden Lantern. There it is, dude. It's hard to say that Horde don't have an inherent advantage. Right. 13 resources, not enough. It is what it is. I feel like I went the long way running there, though. How do you get there? To the Golden Lantern? I fly. You gotta fly, dude. Gotta fly. Only way to go. There it is, level 2.
Talk to me.
"21 groups is likely to be the best, right? Right? Gotta be.
Don't be shy.
Level 40, let's go. That's a Garrison level 3 right there. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. No! Total fail. Level 40, I wasn't lying. I'm just getting tired. What is happening? You ran to the Golden Lantern on your level 10? That is the long way, dude. You get yourself a level 30 and you fly there like a regular person, Kev. What are you doing? And then put your Hearthstone there. Then you always have access to it. I gotta go unlock the follower on Horde. You guys know about the inscription follower for free on Horde, right? Because if you don't, I'll put it up. But if you do, I'm gonna skip it for now. Not a level 10 anymore. It's a level 11 now. Leveled it up all the way, dude. Just by exploring the world, getting experience going from zone to zone, traveling for an entire afternoon. I like it, dude. Well done. Nice experience mission. Watch this. Oh, it's 15% of a bar of experience for one mission. That's why I level all my characters passively through the mission table. %65% is not great. So close. Oh my God, the camera. The camera. I think it's because I did not restart the computer. It's insane how many problems I have not restarting the computer. I think it's almost always related to this dumb camera. Might have to get a new camera or computer or both. Tragedy. Back on track. Yeah, I think the rest of these guys, I got the recruiting in. Yeah, those guys are all done. Hey, leveled up 42 from the mission table. It's so simple. That one was on camera. I saw that one.
I will go with you, hero.
It's crazy that both Nee and Fabio, your English is so good that I forget that it's not your first language. That blows my mind. Leveled up. See how simple that is? Just leveling up through the mission table. You log on, send out missions, collect EXP missions, level. And eventually you're just going to be collecting garrison missions and character experience missions, and you don't need to do any more of these green ones. Easy. I'm checking the Lunarfall Inn to see if there was anybody that I failed to recruit on. But I think I got everybody. I'm getting sleepy. I don't know about basic of basic. My English is basic of basic. Disagree. It's good. We try our best. Yeah, it's awesome. It's cool watching you guys talk in another language. I have no idea what you're saying. You could be saying the most awful things. I wouldn't know. But it's fun to watch. It's not basic English. It's good English. Both of you guys got good English. EXP. What are your thoughts on the current expansion crafting? Like what Dragonflight is worth it to you compared to Garrisons? At this point, we're so we're so far away from the cutting edge of like the gear crafting. Each patch, there's like a huge wave of cooking, consumables, stuff like that makes gold. But that's like on the patch launch week, and then it falls off hard. The gear on like season changing, the gear for PvP is always pretty good. Launch, the gear for everybody was phenomenal. Probably made like several million just in crafting gear. There were some weeks where I was making $1 million on each one of my crafters. That was profit. It was insane. But at this point in the expansion, like the players are chilling out. They're falling off the raid schedules. They're kind of in a lull. This is the dead zone of the expansion, is the second half of the expansions. So that's why I moved. I mean, predictively, I moved hard into the cooldowns, right? As we've cooled down, Chronocloth cooldown, that's easy profit. Alchemy cooldown, easy profit. It's less reliant on like swings of game state and more consistent. I'm always in it for consistent gold. I recommend it, especially with a large roster. It's easier to get consistent gold. Even the dragon flying races are pretty profitable. I think you can stack up a ton of gold out of dragon flying races on a roster that you have 60 pluses or 70s. I think it's max level. We're talking about buying herbs and crafting cards of omens. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, like it just dawned on me again. Your English is so good, Nate, that I didn't realize it's not your first language. And you still changed the game on Garrison gold making by finding that quest. So, I mean, I see how quickly you guys are able to talk. So, I'm sure there's a lag time with translating. So I guess I just realized, I bet you have more game changers in that brain of yours, Nee. That analysis brain, which is excellent. I won't interrupt you guys anymore. You carry on, sirs. Gentlemen, you do your thing. Yeah, that's that. All right, good. Tokens are at 260. Do you say change the language during the conversation? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like if it's slower because we're I'm sure it's a little bit slower. Like if I could communicate with you as fast as Fabio does, I would be very interested to hear all the other things that you found. And be able to share those things in a more effective manner to you. But I will not be able to speak the language. I'm not that good. I got a slow brain. So Sunday I'll be able to level this guy up, the other guy on the other account. I'm going to make a handful of druid tunes. What characters do I have on here? I'm halfway there to a full roster. Want to be fluent in English in a day? Yeah, I mean, your English is good, dude. Keep it up. You're doing great. I mean, I honestly, if I didn't know you guys spoke a different language, I wouldn't have known that English was not your first. Which is phenomenal, because if I'm like... It's ridiculous if I try to say things in another language. It's comical. Comically bad. Yeah, carry on, gentlemen. I might need to unlock all these other allied races, dude. Cav, are you still out there? Why do you do Zandalari Trolls again? You get a haste buff from Loa? Oh my god. Beseech the Loa to obtain one of 6 powerful boons? What boons are those? Zandalar for life? You reppin' Zandalar hard, dude. I'm kind of a fan of Volpera with the extra Hearthstone. That's a huge deal. But they can't be druids. Yeah, I got these guys unlocked, so I'll probably just make bold druids. How much speed does that buff give you? And what kind of speed? Movement speed and flying speed? Indoor speed, outdoor speed? Awesome, Nee. I'm glad you understand the cards moments better now. Thanks, Fabio. That's good information, dude. I'm glad you guys found each other in the chat. The Boomkin looks cool on Zandalar. Pulpera is awesome for the extra hearth, especially if you like the rare spawn. Yeah. I mean, that's what I was thinking of it. I was actually also thinking Shadowlands mission table. An extra hearthstone is exactly what I need for Shadowlands hearthstone tables. Shadowland... What? Shadowland Hearthstone tables? See? English is my first language and I still fuck it up. This is my first and only language. 5% movement speed. Okay. %5 is kind of nice, dude. You could be a hunter and get that 7% from your pet and 5% from the Loa. Pulpera too small. The character is too small. Alright, I'm gonna unlock this Andalari troll. And I'll make those into druids. I don't know when I'm gonna do that. I'm not doing it tonight. I'm sleepy. Oh, whoa, was that the panther? Yo, Shred City, am I right? Alright guys, I gotta jump off. It's getting close to 10. Tomorrow's a rough day. Got a lot going on tomorrow, but I'm gonna try to get back online, and good way to cap off a rough day. Blast Epoch. Might rock out some Blast Epoch on Twitch tomorrow, we'll see. I won't hammer in all the other games on YouTube, because YouTube is pretty established with WoW. But I got a lot of stuff I need to test out this weekend. Like it's already Thursday tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, work will determine how much I can handle at night tomorrow and the next day. But, see how it goes. Yeah, good night, gentlemen. Have a good day. Have a good week. See you next time when I see you, gentlemen. And, oh yeah, it's late there. That's late. 2:39 is late. Kev, Nee, Fabio. I'm glad you showed up, Fabio. Appreciate you, brother. Nee, definitely appreciate you. Game changer. And Kev, dude. Big ups. Appreciate you too, dude. Who else we got in here today? Quest was out there, dude. What up, Quest? We had some Ethios action. I saw you out there, Ethios. There was other folks, but I lost the chat. Alright guys, I got a jet. Have a good week. I'll see you next time.